Hello everybody and welcome back to Killer Gaming. My name is BETHSDA and this is this week's Killer News segment of my show. I do it every Friday, so please come back and join me. And if you like this video, perhaps you want to check out my other content as well, with unboxings, my gameplay of Advanced Warfare right now, what I'm currently doing, etc, etc, and my Walking Dead review if you're interested in that as well. Anyway, starting off with this week's news is Bandai Namco have announced that Ace Combat 7 basically they've revealed it for the PS4. I'm not sure if it's on other consoles. I can only assume it would be, but having said that, maybe it's a PlayStation exclusive. I don't know. There's no date for it, unfortunately, yet, but it will have a campaign mode and a multiplayer aspect. And you know, that's a modern thing, multiplayer all day long, of course. But with the recent releases of Battlefront and the likes of what's that other game? I can't remember the name of it. Not Ghost Recon, Rainbow Six Siege, not having a campaign. I'm glad to see that they've been smart enough to put a campaign in this particular game. So as well as the multiplayer and the campaign, it's also going to have a virtual reality component. A lot of things are going on with virtual reality in the coming year of 2016, rumoured to be coming our way. I've got some other things on VR as well, but that's later on in the show, as it were. Anyway, now the Ace Combat series, I think I was very young and I never really played them, or if I did, I was too young and didn't understand it, weren't very good at it, and flight simulations to me aren't very interesting, I'll be honest with you. I mean, the most enjoyment I've ever had out of flying anything in particular is on Battlefield 4, a helicopter or a jet. Jet were a pain in the arse. I didn't get on with it, you know what I mean? So it's not going to be my type of game, but I know there's a lot of fans of you out there who are fans of the series, including my clan leader Slim. I know he used to love the Ace Combat. So I'm glad to see it's coming to the PlayStation 4. I'm sorry if you can hear sirens outside. I don't know, some shit's going on in London somewhere. Anyway, next up is Max Payne is coming to PS4. Now this is interesting because it's rumoured, at least initially I thought it was going to be Max Payne, you know, the latest one that was on the PlayStation 3 and they're pouring over the PS4, trying to make more money off of it. Blah, blah, blah. Seen it before, can't be asked with it. Did like the game, very good graphics, good story. Didn't get many trophies out of it. It was about an 8-hour game, but it was a good game. But I just found the trophies were a bit piss poor, to be honest with you. I got like 3 trophies out of it. And that's just through playing the game in just general. But it was a good story, so I wasn't surprised to hear it. However, this has led to believe that it is only coming to PS4. And no other console, or there's no mention of PC or whatsoever. Now this is rumoured to be because PlayStation or Sony said that there were some PS2 games coming to the PlayStation 4, and so everyone seems to be thinking now that it's actually Max Payne, the original game, on PS2. So you're going to have Max Payne, in theory, the original, coming to PS4 all from those years ago, and HD remade or whatever they're going to do, but I don't know. I'm not too sure. They're just going to HD up it, or they're going to remake the whole thing. I don't know what they're going to do. But yeah, so I think that'd be interesting. I mean, I personally won't pick it up. I'm past it. You know what I mean? But whatever, if there's a hardcore fans out there, then no doubt they pick it up, or you know what I mean. It's a good game. You know, I think, what was it? Slow motion bullets was its thing. That was like the gimmick of it. It was good. It was a good game. I did play the original, but I don't think I'll be picking it up either way. A little bit beyond me. Now anyway. Next up is Bethesda has opened up a new game studio. Which is great. I mean, to expand what they're doing. I mean, they made Fallout, obviously, a great game, and it's always good to have a talented studio like, you know, Bethesda and what have you, making big games, and more projects going on, the better. You know, I mean, you look at, I'm amazed, for example, of Ubisoft making Far Cry 4, or the next one in Primal, and making Assassin's Creed. 2 big games, 2 games I definitely want to play. And they come out, and their quality as well, so they come out in like, what, the same time or a few months apart, and I'm like, damn, how do they manage to maintain that kind of quality in big games, or a big studio, what have you. So it's nice to see Bethesda has expanded. They're opening up the studio in Canada for console, PC and mobile gaming. Ugh. Mobile gaming I'm not a big fan of at all, in the least, if you know me. what have you. And but the I can't remember the person's name who's taken over. It's in Canada, as I said. But the person who's heading up the project for that Canada studio is the one who was in charge of the Fallout 4 mobile game app for Fallout. I can't remember what they called it. Off the top of my head, I never played it. I never played even Fallout, but whatever. And they are hiring as well, just to let you know. So if you are in Canada and you are a games designer, chaos, you may know, maybe you should apply. Huh. Xbox 360 games might be coming to the Xbox One marketplace. Phil Spencer said in a tweet that they are working on something or a solution for that. You can play some Xbox 360 games on the Xbox One through disc, but they're not actually on the marketplace yet, as of yet, what have you. Anyway, PlayStation 4 are already doing this. You can currently play Grand Theft Auto 1, 2, 3, etc. All on the PlayStation 4 right now. You can buy them. I think price-wise, I'm not so sure if they're like £10 to £15. I think. I don't know. It's fairly cheap. You know what I mean? And if you're interested in that, then by all means. Now moving on to the pre-order of the Oculus Rift. Now again, virtual reality. Now there's another one. I can't remember what they called it. VR. They just stand for virtual reality. I know the Oculus Rift is basically, if you pre-order, you get a free game called Eve Valkyrie, which focuses on space combat. It looks very good in terms of what it is, and I'm a bit skeptical of was skeptical of the VR scenario. I really am, because it seems a little bit gimmicky. You look at the Xbox One Connect, and that's a piece of shit, and I never ever want to experience that. Point blank, I will not even, if someone tries to sell me it, I would laugh and buy anything else in the store other than that piece of shit, because I'm just not into it. I'm not interested. That's the Connect. The PlayStation 4 camera, I don't have an Xbox One, by the way. I have a PS4. The camera in itself, again, you could say is gimmicky, like the PS3 one was to a point, but it actually works for a so-called gimmick. You know what I mean? On Twitch, it's useful, it's productive, it does something. It's and it's well worth getting, kind of thing. So when this VR stuff came out, I was like, it seems a little bit of a long stretch. It probably won't be that good. It'll probably be poor, and I don't really want to get involved and spend money on something that's a piece of crap. And to be honest with you, I haven't experienced any of it, whatever. So you might say, well, how can you judge it? And that's right. And I will wait to see it. And it looks interesting thus far, what I've seen. I just can't wait to experience it myself to then go yes or no. You know what I mean? Like but it looks promising. And yeah, so it focuses on space combat. I'll wait to see how many games. Lots of games supposedly are implementing it. So no word yet about when that's coming out. I think it's going to be 2016, and I don't know how much. I'm thinking 300 to 500. I don't know. I'm hoping it's around that range, because anything more and it's just going to become like, god damn, I don't want to have to spend 700 or to 1,000 on something like that. You know what I mean? Just to, I'm not going to say a gimmick, but like an add-on to the PlayStation 4. I mean, it will enhance the gaming experience, and I hope, don't get me wrong, I hope it works out fine and it's fantastic, and it leaps beyond the bounds of gaming of what we know. And I, can't wait to see how many games implement it and how it will be effective and how in the future we'll be playing games. It's going to be insane if it works out well, you know what I mean? Okay, and finally, the last thing on my list actually is buy one, get one free on the PlayStation Store. Right now you can buy, I'll give you an example of the games, Until Dawn, some Lego games as well, just to give you an example, I don't know the names of them, and The Last of Us. So basically, you buy one game and you get one free on the deals. They've also got some Christmas deals coming up, so I'm going to recommend you go there and check that out. If you get some money from family for Christmas or something, and a card, a lot of kids do these days. They prefer cold hard cash. You can put it in your bank account and buy some games on Christmas or what have you, and you'll get good new games, brand new. So you're not going to be scratch discs or anything like that. And you get one, you pay £40, you're getting another like £30–40 game free, I suppose, or what have you. So I'm going to recommend people do that, but be warned, if you do have a 500GB console and you're maxed out on memory, like I don't play a lot of games, but I'm almost maxed out, and I'm getting pretty pissed off at that, but what have you, that's my problem. Anyway, so basically what I'm saying is, if you download them, all that memory goes on your console at least on the disc version of the game. A, you get a physical copy. B, you can borrow it to people. C, you can sell it. And D, all that memory is mostly on the disc, and then you transport a little bit over. You know what I mean? By downloading the whole thing on your console takes max amount of memory that it will. Well, all the memory, you know, because you have to download the whole thing. So that's just a warning. Anyway, guys, that's about it for this week's Killer News. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And check out for my other videos and gameplay. I'm going to be trying doing a little bit of talks over some gameplay that I'm going to be doing, such as a vlog or two. I haven't done a vlog in a while, and I'm not too sure what that's going to be about. I think about the mobile gaming versus console gaming, or the growth of it. I'm going to do something about that, possibly by playing a PC game, as well as my reaction video. I'm hoping to do today, maybe, in my reactions to Batman vs Superman trailer 2, the second trailer that's come out. So I'm trying to do that. I hope it works out. If not, I'll let you know via Twitter. And by the way, if you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook, it's in the link in the description below. And yeah, I'll see you next time on the next video. Stay tuned.